something about what you used to collect.
Silence for 5 seconds. Oh. Thank you. What did you used to collect?
She used to collect stuff. Who knows? She'll tell you.
My things. Kushika still loves to this day.
She used to collect stuff. She had a pencil case of that stuff.
In the secret drawer.
We'll talk about
New song I wrote. Called Shuggaa. Like my favorite song, dance with me all night long. You got it, hey. If it is all to see, I must be in a dream. It's all like a fantasy. You got it, baby. Sexy, smart, you know how to treat a lady. But the man wanna be him. And I thank God every time I get to see you. You're a king, can I be your queen? It's the happiest I've ever been when I'm with you. Cause you got it going on. Just like my favorite song. Dance with me all night long. Cause you got it, hey. If it is all I see, I must be in a dream. Cause you're like a fantasy. You got it.
Yeah! Give us a. I don't know.
Huh?
Is this the same song?
Yeah.
I'm still going.
No.
Oh, I thought you were going in again, eh?
Oh yeah, I would. I need to
One
extend
more.
that song,
Before,
though.
we just need to let's just there's one more.
sure.
I don't remember the words to this song.
Fucking hum it.
Well, not all of the words. When down, when you're lost, and you cannot find a friend, oh, come to me. When it's cold, and you cannot find your place, oh, come to me. When it seems like the night won't never end, my friend, come to me. When it's done, da 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 da, oh, come to me, come to me, oh, oh, hey, come to me. Let me be your tequila. When you're lonely, you can come over. Yeah. Good or bad, I am right here. Hold my hand, 'cause it ain't over. I can be your painkiller. Let me be your tequila. When you're lonely, I can come over. Yeah. Good or bad, I am right here. Hold my hand, 'cause it ain't over.
Pull
Oh, work in progress.
Yeah, pull a number. That's part. That part. For content.
Come to me. Come to me. Hey. Ooh, oh, come to me. 'Cause I can be your painkiller. Let me be your tequila. When you're lonely, I can come over. Yeah. Good or bad, I am right here. Hold my hand, 'cause it ain't over. It ain't over. Should I song about depression?
Oh, in it.
Really?
In it. What's going on? What's going on? Ray?
Because it's already my birthday. Yeah.
You wrote this what?
I wrote this baby.
I can be your painkiller. I beg you your tequila. What's going on, sis? Cuz. What? Te, you name it. Welcome to the podcast, eh?
We are podcasting.
We are podcasting.
Podcasting.
We are.
Podcasting.
We are podcasting. A Chiriku podcaster.
I won't sing, I'm up here.
Oh man. So this is what you've been up to.
This is what I do on a daily basis.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is Delilah. She's a little dusty.
Oh, her name's Delilah.
Her name is Delilah because she's seductive.
Can you come this side?
I will come.
Yeah,
There's
come this
sunlight
side.
here.
Can I
Yeah,
put
come
my
this
guitar
side.
down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so the
Put
camera.
put your guitar on the grass. Delilah needs to know how the grass feels like in real.
Delilah, I love the name.
Hey,
Didn't Delilah cheat on Samson?
what's it like to New York City? She
Who
cheated on
cheated?
him.
She cheated on him.
Oh, she screwed him
just
up.
took away his
She
power.
screwed him up.
She took a man's power away.
Do you believe in that whole story though?
I believe there's gaps in that story.
A lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Why? Why was she after his power in the first place? I know she
And
was
did
of
not-
the
did
opposition party, but
did she not know? Did he not know that?
He knew. His parents told him.
And he kept on
Yeah.
wowing with that
you know your mother tells you stuff, you don't listen.
Love is stubborn.
I don't listen. I actually, and she knows.
Hey,
She knows.
Rachel.
Hi.
What a guan, good people. It's your boy.
The guans are guaning.
And it's your planet's best playing Baba.
Good, man.
What's good there? Welcome to Guerrero.
Thank you.
How's been your stay so
It's
far?
been-
You're not even 24 hours.
Your
It's
voice
been
is
a-
amazing.
Yo!
It's been a warm, cold welcome.
Call it-
In
Before we
Guerrero.
get
She just explained it.
What
Shit
do you
is
mean
ex-
cold?
Warm and cold. Warm.
Where is just
The warm
cold?
part
Look,
and
the
the
sun
cold
is
part.
out. People
Uh-huh.
are wearing jackets because it's cold.
It is flip, and I told you. But Rugara,
Yo,
if you
warm.
go in the sun now. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
In the shade, it's
freezing. That's
in
cold
the
for
house.
you.
In
Malawi was the same.
okay,
Lord.
man. Was flipping cold in the morning.
Yeah, it was cold.
Inside,
I
right?
went with two
Inside.
jackets.
As always. As always.
But we happy that you're here.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Surprise.
So you're like a singer-songwriter.
I am a singer-songwriter. I have a full-time job. I should be at work right now, but I'm here.
Wow.
But I'm
She's
also
here.
a
She's
singer-songwriter. Yeah, I do communications for Children's Hospital, and I sing.
So like
I
a
write
Dr.
music.
Ngwenya?
I'm not a doc though.
Like no, it's like Dr.
I
Ngwenya's
wish I
got
was a doctor.
the one
They
of our
make a lot of
sponsors.
money.
One of our sponsors works. He's a doctor at. Children's
Was he
Hospital.
one of the judges yesterday?
No.
Hey, who were the judges yesterday? How did they... Hey. Dude, did you hear this voice? And she didn't even manage
Even
to get to the
yesterday,
semifinals.
she sang XO, right? Beyonce.
XO.
And people were like, because she was the last performance.
Yeah. No offense to all the other performers, but that was the best performance.
Oh, you
She,
guys-
no,
my end.
that's why I went to the judge. Like, what
you
the
know
fuck?
how to use the mic,
Yeah.
one, and you know how to sing. Not sing, you know how to
Just
sing.
sang.
I got
Everyone
sang,
can,
y'all.
everyone can sing in the shower.
No, but
She
there
knows how
were
to
some
sing.
pretty good artists there. I saw a few that I was like, there's
No,
talent in them.
no,
There's
there
talent
was.
in them.
There, no lie, there was.
Yeah, for sure.
There was. And
Like
you
the
know
chick who
what?
performed Amanda Black's song.
Even when you. Yes. Oh.
Just from Bulawayo. I forgot her name.
Oh, the girl with the dreads.
Exactly.
Ah.
And the lady from Bulawayo was rapping.
Yeah, that guy.
The
I wonder if
Jacob.
he won. I hope he won because he was probably the best.
We
act there.
left after the disappointment, isn't it?
Wow.
And I won't
Why
say
would
much.
we have stayed there?
I won't say much. I won't say much. You
Why?
know, I've said enough about that karaoke shit.
It was a fun
It
night,
didn't feel
though,
like
right?
karaoke. But
It did
It
not.
felt
It,
like karaoke, right?
it didn't feel like
it didn't feel
Really?
like
I thought it
karaoke.
didn't feel like Hear Me Zimbabwe. It felt like karaoke.
No,
Karaoke
felt
is
like
I want to
idols.
sing.
Uh-huh.
That was idols. Karaoke shouldn't have a judge. Change the name. It's not karaoke. It's Hear Me Zimbabwe. Don't call it karaoke night.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Karaoke is for us.
Oh, yes.
maybe
Us
that's why they didn't put
weekend
me in
special and
semifinals.
stuff.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
No,
We're gonna
and
catch flack for
Since,
this.
no,
It's okay.
But fuck.
You win some,
exactly,
you
we're
lose
just
some.
airing our views. Like, since it's Hear Me
Bro.
Zimbabwe, why don't we have professional judges who've got an ear for music
Thank you.
judging this shit? Not Kutivanu, make noise for this one. Come on, guys.
Right, you make noise for someone, but still the judges have the last say.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah.
That's why I went and like, guys, are these the best people tonight? Remember, I was complaining to those guys. Like,
Yeah, I
guys.
saw you going there. I thought,
Yeah,
I
I was
thought
like,
you were
what?
enjoying the moment with Shama and
Nah, nigga, I was complaining.
Myriad,
I was
whatever.
complaining. Nah, that is karaoke.
that
was karaoke. I wish I was in his position at that point.
right. He's a good performer as well.
You know,
Yeah.
when you said you're coming for karaoke, I actually wanted you to be like a guest performer. Not
I could be.
no, yeah,
Bring
and
my
listen,
guitar.
you guys. Yeah, listen, we need a show.
Or acoustic nights.
Yeah,
Eh?
acoustic
We have
nights.
acoustic nights every month in Bulawayo with Tarirone Guitare, and it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You like the
Why
energy.
don't we set our own acoustic night?
Right
You
here,
need to.
at the round table here.
club.
Right here, we can make it happen. Right here.
And summer's coming, so outdoors is ideal.
Exactly.
Outdoors is
How
really
long have we
ideal.
spoken about this?
Very long time.
It might
No
actually
one holds
work.
us accountable.
It might actually work.
So
Being
March,
a-
September, or August.
Let's
When do you wanna start
early,
it?
as early as possible. August
August.
the 5th.
We start
August
August.
is windy.
Yeah, that's true.
And where will be
September
cold
is
in
dope.
August? September.
October is dope.
October 1st, August acoustic night. Tandi Bala needs to be here.
Tandi! Shout
Who's Tandi
out.
Bala?
Tandi
bro.
Bala is. She is
She's a phenomenal.
She's an all-in-one performer. She's
She's a personality on Twitter. Amazing personality. I mean, not on Twitter, on TikTok.
TikTok and
Amazing
Instagram,
personality on
Instagram,
TikTok and Instagram. And I'm friends with her. Like, what you see is what you get. You see this funny person who can sing. She's crazy talented.
No, she is.
Plays, sings, and you know, there's no space you go in. You say Thandibala, no one knows her.
No, Thandi,
Everyone knows
bro.
her. She's such an amazing
Thandi popped
person.
lockdown season.
Yeah.
Right, she sang. If you go on Instagram, I think early days 2020, she sang covers. And she did this cover. Ish, man. Even I used to play it every time. My friends like, bro, Tabo, Tabo, bro. Like, I can hear it in my head.
You're a fan.
Nah,
How did you not pop on on item as well on lockdown?
Who, me? How did I not pop?
Yeah.
Did we not
We're
pop?
always talking about people popping on
It's
lockdown.
no, it's we popping now, nigga. We popping now, nigga.
Hey, but today it's about Rachel.
Exactly.
How do you even balance like work and this amazing type of talent you have on the side? That
Now, of course, this one is calling you like, come now. Stop what you're doing.
Songwriting is so difficult.
It
It's
can
not for
be.
everyone.
Yeah, it's not
It's
for
not for
everyone. And I
everyone.
started a long time ago. I won't lie. I started songwriting 2018. And still to this day, I do still struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like a challenge. I like to write about new things that I haven't written about. And that's always a new challenge for me. I started getting a little bit serious about music during lockdown. Because it was an escape. It's from sitting indoors all day. I can't do that. No, I
Plus, your
can't.
cabin was small at the time. It was at the same place I came.
In town,
Yeah,
yes.
it was
Yeah.
small. It was small.
So I was staying in town in a flat, and that was my escape. So then fast forward to last year when I started working full time. You know, I'm also ambitious about my career. I'm ambitious about music. I'm ambitious about a lot of things, to be very honest. But balancing it, I will not lie. It's hard, but you have to figure out what your priorities are for that season that you're in. I sit down and tell myself, for the next 6 months, Rachel, you have to produce 6 to 7 of your best tracks that you've ever written. And that may even mean writing 100 before I get the 6th. You know, or writing 100 little hooks and figuring out, no, this is not gonna work. Da, da, da. And so that happens on weekends. That happens in the office sometimes. I just get out of a meeting. Have you ever noticed when you're in a place where you start thinking about creative things? Like, I can be at church and the pastor's talking about David and his life and GGG. And there I am thinking, no, but that song, I come up with a song concept in the middle of a sermon and I'm like, So if you open my notes and my voice notes, I have
That's why I say
thousands
you guys
of ideas.
So talented. It's so difficult for someone like me to even think that is even possible.
Yeah.
With a melody and ideas on what to put on that melody.
Like that, I can be your painkiller. I like when you told me that you sang, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, but you have to figure out your own process. No one has the same creative process, I don't think. Whether you think creatively in a different way that I do.
Yeah, true.
If we were to sit down and write a song together, you would probably be like, I don't know, let's start with this, or let's lay the beat, because that's the most important part. For me as a songwriter, I need to make sure whether it's my hook or my melody, between the two are the ones that drive my songs. And then or the emotions behind the song basically run how I play my chord progressions, how I lay my lyrics out, if I'm rhyming, if I'm not, if it has to make sense, if it's poetic, whatever it is. It's everyone has their own
It goes that
process.
deep.
My guy.
Before they hit it, because that deep.
Dude.
Trying to be like so, bro. Did you hear that pun?
Also,
I did. I'll be a lady about it.
You could be a ghost lady. We're looking for a ghost lady
Oh,
on the
I'd love
podcast.
to.
Are we?
I don't know. do we have
Well, how
a
can I be
we
a
have
ghost now? They've seen my face.
We have a ghost, but people know him.
Yes,
Like
Raynaldo.
Raynaldo,
He's
It's
not
not
going
a
to show his
ghost
face.
anymore.
He does. He wants show first 2 episodes in the podcast.
he
he
showed
showed
his
his
face.
face. Now he's just
Guys, yes.
allegedly. Anytime we say something like that, could get us allegedly.
You see, he's there for that.
Yeah.
So are you a recording artist already, or?
I do have a couple of songs recorded. I won't lie, the studio is not my favorite place in the world. I thrive much better in live performances than I do in the studio.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe I just feed off of people's energies and things like that.
Oh, so
but-
the studio is like, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom. Like,
yeah. But I am trying to do more of like a live recording
makes sense.
type, yeah. So I do have a couple of songs out. One is I did with the competition Voice to Rep Zimbabwe that's run by Magamba in 2020. It's called
That's-
I Can't Breathe. And then my other single is
That's the one they
called-
fumbled you, isn't? Was it? Were you supposed to watch online and then they fumbled you or something? Or they fumbled, not you, but they fumbled.
I guess so.
First to rap guy, you were supposed to be online.
Yeah, we
and then
did.
it's
We did
supposed to watch you.
Yeah, we did perform on Shuggaa Festival that year, end of 2020. It was an online thing.
Online thing.
Yeah.
And then you came out and the sound was not
Yeah, the sound.
the sound
messed up.
on your side
Mm-hmm.
was not coming out, but the sound on the online was coming out. Something about that.
I don't know.
I remember you playing and I could know you cannot hear yourself or something like that.
I could hear myself. It was just a bit of an echo, but I did hear people online were saying, your guitar was too low, blah, blah, they didn't mix it well,
Yeah.
whatever.
You have to hear yourself. I heard yesterday saying she couldn't hear herself, but then the performance was amazing. Like a
Yeah.
voice was
You have to
amazing,
know what
but
you're
then she's
doing.
saying she can't hear
You
herself.
gotta know what you're doing.
If you don't,
You have
like,
to
you
hear
see
yourself.
those people on the Discord, they couldn't hear themselves.
Yeah.
Really?
It's very easy to veer off.
So how do you hear yourself? The speakers,
They remember I said monitors. The monitors first give you sound.
Yeah. I prefer an in-ears.
Oh, yes, definitely.
In-ear system. Where have you ever like watched shows and people
Yeah,
have
I see
something
they
in their
always
ear?
have
It's like,
somebody-
because they can hear everything and there's got the metronome is in there, the manager's probably saying look to the left, look to the right, chi. So it's someone talking to you while
Yeah, that's
you can
hard,
actually hear all the music.
Bro,
It is hard.
I've had an
you know,
in-ear.
hard as in that's dope.
Dude,
But then hard
And
as
it
in
is hard.
difficult as well.
Yeah.
can you hear what an in-ear is like? Got the beat, like the tempo. So that
Plus it's got all your instruments playing in there as well. So it's ideal for live bands. Yeah.
and then the manager saying, right, we're gonna go to the chorus right now. Right, please sing the second chorus. Right, let's sing first verse. Drums, let's have drums, and you can hear that shit, and you are
They'll be
singing.
saying
but-
quieten down, quieten down.
Let's go low
build
now.
It up, build
Build
it up,
Like,
whatever
let's go
it
drums.
is.
Let's go more drums, more drums. Here we in ear.
Difficult.
I know,
is
but
kind
legends
But
of-
it's
though.
training,
It is,
I
yeah.
think it gets easier.
Yeah. You,
I'll
you
die
get used
because
to
usually drums are like your hardest, not hardest. If the drum is out or
Yeah.
percussion is out,
Yeah.
everyone is out.
it. Yeah.
So if the drum is off tempo, off beat or whatever, I'm super tight. You cannot ever. So your drummer needs to know what they're doing.
Wow. So the issue of you not liking the studio, can't you like come up with your own studio, like home studio?
I really want to. So that's the plan for now.
Mhm.
In the next few months, I just want to create a little home studio. You know, it's my birthday, end of September. If anyone wants to gift me
Oh, yeah.
with some home studio equipment,
We've got 2 minutes.
I will take it. I
You
will
can
take
use
it.
one.
It must include something for my guitar.
Okay.
Even an effects pad. I really want one.
What's the effects pan?
Pad.
But, so yeah, so basically it's like, have you ever seen when guitarists are playing and they have something by
On
their
the
foot,
floor.
Where
and they
like
press it or they press this button.
Yeah, I've seen
And then
that.
it comes out with like maybe
Different,
instead of
yeah.
going swing, like just
Exactly.
gives
This is an
it.
extreme sport, bro.
Hey, I mean, if you want to make this a career, why not? And it's a passion, you know. The sky's the limit with music. It's creative.
And with you playing, performing, whatever, do you have like any weaknesses you know of that you're trying to correct, or
Ooh, that's a good
you're
one.
way past that?
I think any great musician is always trying to get over something, trying to perfect something. For me, I definitely want to become a better player. I think I learned to play the lazy way, and then I had to correct the way that I play, because I learned to play in church, and it's just
That's the lazy way.
there's
because the chords are
there's
the
a way,
same.
yeah. The chords are the same. There's a way you can hold and like just move one or two fingers and you've already changed the chord type of thing. But I really want to learn to be a better musician in that aspect, and to, I think even vocally, even like I feel like I have a lot of room to grow. I have a lot of room to still grow, to still better myself in that area. And just overall in performance, because I think I have so much fun when I'm performing, and I want it to be as fun for me as I want it to be for everyone else in that room. To say, hey, we're sharing this experience. It's not just me singing, and you know, I want you to, you know, have the same vibe.
What I'm going through, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So how can I, as a performer, bring that to the table? You know, I mean, I'm still fairly new to the performance side of things, and yeah, I think.
When did you start
there's a
performing
lot of
live for a crowd?
live? I would say would I say last year?
Yeah, I thought it was nice.
Yeah, sometime last year. Then my big performance was at the Pichani.
With was Miss Red there?
She was in attendance. So Gilmore T hosts this Pichani event.
That
every
thing was
year.
huge.
It is huge, man.
It is huge.
Yes,
It
that
happens
was-
every year?
Yes,
So this year it's happening?
of course.
Should I come dressed up?
Wait for your invitation, Gilmore. Please
Oh, you
send
can't.
him an invitation.
Gilmore, bro, listen. Bro, listen,
Please
bro.
send them. Yes, it's strictly by invitation,
Oh, wow.
and they don't release the location until a few hours before the event.
Oh,
It's
would love
it's,
to go to
it's
those
that
shows.
kind of like
Like, you
secret,
know.
and you walk in and you have to have. They send you an invitation with a barcode.
For some
They scan the
Ivy League shit.
barcode. You're like,
no, bruh.
okay,
No, bro,
Zarae
it was.
is in, let's
Listen,
go.
because
Wow.
I'd met Miss Red.
She's amazing.
And I talked to her, right? Not talk to her. She's in my, I'm in her DMs, not my, she's in my DMs.
We're all in Ms. Red's DMs, bro.
So-
The whole
so-
of Zimbabwe.
she gave me her UK number. Hey, let's catch up, boom, right? Spoke, wow. Hey, she's good people, man.
She's amazing.
She is
people.
good people.
She's
man.
very good people.
Like,
She's so down
and
to
at the time, she was catching flack on Twitter and with that whole
those days.
yeah, you know, that bad time. And I'm like, guys, are we hating someone for being a personality
Yeah.
that gives a man umbakwaki? It makes a eat on. Fuck you guys, right? And yeah, you know. Then I saw a Pichani
Pichan.
with you, and I'm like, and there was a lot of other people there,
A lot.
famous,
Yeah. Some really big personalities.
famous, big personality,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Ray Vines was supposed to come. I'm still mad Ray Vines didn't come, because I was looking forward to meet him at the Pichani.
he's still here.
Tell him to come. I wanted to meet him.
Hey Rega, unaona zvinetika ukuzvionaga zvako zvokugara uko.
He's honestly one of the most influential personalities in Zim, I think.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I don't know
yes.
if I answered your question.
no, you kind of did.
What was the
What was
question?
the question, by the way?
Weaknesses.
No, she
She's trying
answered.
to overcome that.
She answered
And then you
them.
asked me when did I start performing?
Performing, yes,
Mostly last year, yeah. Yeah, Pichani is one of the big ones. And I did,
But that was like your biggest performance.
I think
we
so.
were last
I was
year.
so nervous.
Nah, yeah, and you performed that song of yours there. What was it? What song that? The one that you sang?
See if you know it. My song, eh?
Mm.
Yeah. See if you know it.
I know it.
We need more of a music. I would
It's
say.
called.
More.
It's got a shouRRed lyric in the chorus.
Did I sing that one there? I didn't sing that one there.
Didn't you sing it?
I sang the other one. I Can't Breathe. No, I didn't sing I Can't Breathe there. Yeah, that's from I Can't Breathe.
Is it Can't Breathe? That's what you sang there?
No, that's not what I sang at Pichana. I sang my other single. What is it called?
How many songs did you perform?
A bunch, because I did like a...
Yeah.
A mix
No,
of
I
fusion.
saw it because Miss Red
I
posted
thought maybe she
her.
performed one song.
No, Miss Red posted you. They were like, what? That's my cousin. Yes,
you
that's
should have
the
seen the
one.
screenshots I was getting. Ay! Yeah.
Kuti, you
Like,
Kuti iwe.
like how's the feeling though? How's the feeling?
It's good. It's I like to know that people are listening. I like to know that people are getting my messages. Not just the fact that I'm on a stage.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta get past that. You listen to what I'm singing about. If I'm singing about, I sing about a lot of things. Love. I sing about depression. I sing about loss. I sing about even just the state of the country. That was basically the whole I Can't Breathe element of the song that we did with Voice to Rep, was cry from a Zimbabwean's point of view of why they can't breathe. You know why? Because there's been a drought for the past several years. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't dream. How am I supposed to dream when I have no hope? Things like that. So yeah,
So you were taking the
that's
Can't Breathe
deep,
theme
bro.
and putting it from a
Exactly.
Zimbo point of view.
exactly. It was around the same time when the whole I Can't Breathe
Floyd
statement was
incident.
blowing out. Yeah, around the George Floyd incident in 2020? It was like June, July 2020, somewhere there, innit? Yeah,
About that time.
yeah.
Oh wow.
I call these planes Twitter
Yeah. They always disturb us
Yeah.
every time we have a record.
because Twitter just makes noise for a season, and then tomorrow you're back
Aren't they,
at it
aren't they
again.
from the army base?
Yes, it's right
Yeah.
here. So
Okay.
they're training.
Nice.
But
There's
yeah,
another one that's coming.
See
That's
about flying. I am now a licensed drone pilot in Zimbabwe. So I get the aerodynamics of a plane.
oh, you get a license for that shit.
Yeah, you have to.
You can't just.
Technically, but I mean, if they find you without a license,
what
that's a
don't you
problem.
do?
Wait,
I don't.
talk to us about this drone thing because, like, yeah,
I don't.
your drone
swim.
cannot
I mean,
go.
I can swim.
You don't swim.
I
You
mean, I
can't
can
swim.
swim. No, I just don't. I'm
She's
black.
like me.
Ah,
I can swim.
You cannot swim at all, bro.
Oh, I can't
You-
even float. in the
That's you cannot even tread water.
purple man.
Anyway,
Whatever.
so yeah, right. You said you do drones. If you fly a drone, it won't pass 30 meters because this is a flying place. So it goes-
Yes,
it
yeah.
can't pass. It
So
won't.
if
It
you
won't.
are-
If it's like a proper registered item, it won't pass that.
Yeah.
You know how like.
Yeah. So because of the aerodrome that's so close to here, they won't let you fly.
Because the planes will hit it.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, something as small as a drone can take down an airplane. People are like,
It's true,
what's a drone
yeah.
gonna do? But it actually can.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
So
bird can take out
unless,
the plane.
unless if you really, really, really need to fly, you just go and talk to them. Just say, hey, I need to be flying, or get a airband radio, and talk to them and say, hey, I need to be flying like this. I have permission. Can I get permission from you guys? It's a whole spiel.
But if you get those fake ones, they can go, right?
You think so?
I'm not sure about those ones.
They fly, bruh. DJIs don't pass. Anything that's not DJI, it doesn't have those sensors, isn't it?
Anyway,
that
back
technology.
to the item. Back to you as an artist, not as a drone pilot.
Just want to throw it out there. Don't want to hide.
Either way, it's a birthday. She needs a drone.
She does.
I need like 10 drones.
Right.
Like, that's the kind of person I am.
Ooh.
I want a drone for inside the house, for outside the house, for when I'm in the bush.
Would you have
I want a proof one.
Would you have a drone following you?
Oh yeah, those things are freaking cool.
Like
Have you ever seen vlogs
Really?
where people walk through houses and there's a drone following them? I think 50% of vlogs you watch online that go through houses are done by drones. You just don't know it.
Because you
But
can
anyways,
time it to follow
back to
you.
me as an
yeah,
artist.
back to you as an
Yeah.
artist.
No,
stuff
I
is
wanted to
interesting.
ask, what do I want to ask about? Oh, like your idols,
Okay.
music-wise, or your idols outside music. Inspire you,
In and out. I look up to people like, I mean, Lauryn Hill. I'm crazy about that woman.
You
If I
gotta
was a
perform
man, I
something
would
about
marry
it.
her. You know. And
As old as she is.
as old as she is, man, she's still fine. Yeah,
She's still fine.
still
I haven't
fine.
seen her in a while.
Tracy Ellis Ross. I really love that woman because she's so authentic to herself, and she's done so well for herself as a mixed woman. She's had to tread a lot of gray area within acting and being in America as a mixed woman when she was, born and stuff like that. I really like what she stands for women.
She's
for
mixed as in
empowerment.
what? She's
Angie, her mother is Diana Ross,
Okay.
and when Africa we say mixed, mixed race.
Nkid.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
yeah, pure.
Because Auntie, you see the mother's Diana Ross, then her father's actually white.
What exactly?
Yeah.
It's biracial.
Yeah,
She's
nigga, she's
mixed
Nkid.
Who else do I look up to? Man, I look up to even people like Denzel Washington or what's his name, Steve Harvey. I feel like people like that hold their spaces very well, and they use their spaces for very good things.
Yeah.
And they are artists in their own way, but they still hold. It's not just for clout. Maybe it was at some point, but they actually.
But then they
using
really
it for
figured out
real
like,
things.
hey man, I'm in this spot for this now.
Exactly.
Kuti zvakambo chakazvizve fame.
Okay.
But now,
you know,
it's deeper.
It's deep. It's way deeper, and even their stories of where they come from. People like Serena Williams, or just a lot of. I realize they're all black people, but I'm black. Yeah, I'm black. Don't cry.
Oh
but
yeah, right.
but I think it's so important because for me, representation is so important. I look at someone who's Caucasian, who's made it in life. I'm like, oh, that's great for them. But could that ever happen for me? Probably not in the same way. And I look at someone who's of my skin color, who's black.
This one is even louder.
I see someone who's, even of African descent, even someone who comes out of Zimbabwe, who comes out of South Africa, and works their butt off to make something out of
Like a
themselves.
Trevor Noah.
Yes, to make something out of themselves, but to not let that slip out of their minds to say
I'm still.
it's just me. Ubuntu is still in them. Gucci, I am because we are. At the end of the day, they look out for each other. We look out for each other, and I think that's it about life, man. Like if you make it, if you get somewhere, if you achieve something, it's not just for you. It's never just for you. Honestly, whether you are a Bible believing person or you're not, at the end of the day, it's never for you. So for me, it's always people who make so much of a difference around people who can never give anything back to them.
Okay.
Or even around their own families. That's people I really look up to. People who
I see.
Are you
inspire
starstruck?
me.
Would you ever get starstruck by someone? Like a star,
Yeah,
obviously.
right.
Star. I've been
Like
starstruck.
if you meet this person, like you,
I probably would.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, definitely. I was starstruck at a Coldplay concert.
Sure.
I was sitting in the
Serious,
bleachers,
Dad.
and I was
For what?
screaming
No
my
way.
head off.
No way.
He was like,
His
from
mom
here.
is Zimbabwean, eh?
I know, I heard.
I heard he's
They
always,
stay in Vic
I heard
Falls.
he's always coming to Vic Falls for like holidays.
Apparently his family
And
stays
he
in
says,
Vic Falls.
I read this item in People magazine. I was like, people in Zimbabwe don't even notice me. I just walk around like no security, no nothing.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
like,
he needs to
really?
come to Bulawayo, and Rachel will come running. I
Are
will
you
smell
starstruck?
him.
Nah, but that guy can
So
sing,
okay,
though.
who's the most famous?
His band.
Who's the most famous person you've like seen in person or met?
Seen him in person, like at a concert.
Besides Chris,
At a concert,
Chris
even at a
Martin,
concert.
Obviously.
Anyway, like
Chris Martin and his whole band. Who have I seen?
you know the Zimbabwean.
I've seen Kevin Durant when he was still playing for Thunder, for OKC.
What?
Yeah, I went to watch an OKC game.
Oh, she stayed in the States, eh?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
and then who else?
I would
I
love
think
to
I
stay.
met. Was it at? No, it wasn't. Some guy. I don't remember. He was a Zim artist, but I don't remember his name now. Who else have I met or seen?
KD.
I am a Christian hip hop fan. I've seen Lecrae live.
Lecrae?
I've seen
Wow.
I was about to say Lecrae.
I've seen Andy Mineo. I've seen Andy Mineo twice. That man is amazing. Along with Words. What are Words play? Words something. I forget his name. Who else have I seen?
Kid, I think a bucket list of most famous people I've ever seen or met. I'm going to go check.
Really?
Just the voice.
CM, nah, Lecrae, nah,
Donald Trump himself? No, I didn't see Donald Trump.
Okay.
I almost did. He came to my school campus when I was still in uni. I think he was trying to campaign for. Oh, I think he was right before he was elected for president. He was campaigning.
Who's
Where
that?
were you at uni?
What's his name? Donald Trump.
Oh, for real? It's been
I
there.
was within
please.
a mile away, half a kilometer away from
Yeah, see that.
I went to school at Oral Roberts University in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Nice.
How's the States?
Yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
the States.
Is it like that?
It's good and it's
Is it
bad.
like that
It's
or
not. It's
that?
good and it's bad.
Because Nandima did say South Africa is better than the States.
Yeah, because there you don't feel so much like an
No,
alien.
all things
Or in
being,
South Africa.
all things being fair and equal in the States, no issues of
Racial
racism,
shit and all that.
exactly, and
Ah, man,
all those
go to
other
the
things.
States.
Like just the
You go to the
environment.
States?
Same
back
here.
to
I haven't
Florida.
been to the States, but I think I would go to the States.
Good
Is
Florida.
does it live up to what is shown in Hollywood?
I wish I had been to Hollywood.
Hollywood is
Because I've
Hollywood.
heard Hollywood is really like Hollywood.
Yeah, like the place.
Yeah.
I've heard it's different from all the.
I didn't manage to go to Cali. I went to places like
Is it that big?
Chicago. Ew, it's huge.
Dude,
They say Zimbabwe
California
is
alone
about
is bigger than Zimbabwe.
yeah. Say something like Texas. Texas is a huge state, and they say you can maybe fit almost 2 Zimbabwe's in Texas. That's how big it is.
Imagine that.
So what's this thing about the new map that says Africa is bigger than?
Well,
Africa
yes,
is actually bigger than the USA.
yes, I would agree with that. Because it is big.
But confirm, you won't sit in yards like this in the States. You have to have a lot of land.
I heard in Atlanta they've got yards like this.
18
Atlanta
years.
and Houston,
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
there, down
Houston,
south.
Texas. Houston, Texas does have huge yards, but in Houston you gotta have money to have a big yard like this.
Texas is like rich money, like white farms, forever.
Yeah,
Some-
and there's a lot of Latinx, say Latinx, Latino, Latina population there as well. There's a big. I feel like
Where's
Texas,
the African state? Like Africa. Yeah.
Dallas,
Like Dallas.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I hear
Yep.
people say that.
For real?
You can walk down the street and say Alpha. Oh, and you say,
For
oh, what
real? No, you joke.
Serious.
No, you
I'm
joke.
serious. Dallas, Texas is
I've
full
heard
of
that as
Africans.
well.
Zimbos, Nigerians, whatever, you'll find them there.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Texas is warm, eh? So
you've got all
people
that exposure.
go down to Texas
Because
it's
it's
warm.
warm.
And
And
plus,
then-
plus Dallas is it's like London. It's a very diverse kind of place.
And
Fast life, big city life.
what was the other one? The other one that I want to ask. Not Alaska. I'll remember. Alaska is... No, Canada.
I never went to Canada.
But I heard it's cold there.
It's really cold.
And it's like a USA that people don't want to
I
go
heard
to.
it's so cold,
Yeah.
but then the environment is just perfect.
Yeah, it's like it's...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the place Americans want to go to.
Yeah, but it's too cold.
Americans don't want to go to Canada. Americans are too patriotic to go to Canada. Let's just
No.
say that. Some Americans do go, but a lot of
Are they that patriotic, those guys?
Dude, you even see it on TV.
Did you even hear what happened on the 4th of July?
This one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Some gunman walked into a I think it was like a preschool, shot at people. I think there was like 28 injured or
Again?
something. And
Again?
they called it a national tragedy because it was on the 4th of July. Have they called it a national tragedy any other day?
Yeah, cause isn't the gun violence some Joe Roe v. Adam that they're trying to pass about no gun whatever? Like I think it was so deep.
The thing is, states, and I don't know, I did read something about, I think states are now able to sort of make their own laws on a deeper level. So you're not going to depend on a state.
So United States is basically Africa yakabatha nengonzi
Exactly.
cha one country.
Exactly.
Under Texas was by itself.
It's like
This was by
52.
itself. California was by themselves, and then we united ourselves. Now United States.
Kind of, yeah.
It's like 52 countries.
together.
But those states didn't exist until they were colonized anyways. So it was one big land of natives, right? Of course it was separated to say, oh, we live on northeast but then when, you know, half the British decided to leave Britain and go to America, and
I can't even say that because I might not get a visa. I was going to say something bad.
so that's why it's also so diverse, because like you said, it wasn't all just UK. It was like maybe Italians, maybe Greek,
It's
or
like the
whatever
most
it was.
diverse country in the world.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the USA,
Yeah.
then South Africa. Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, London is pretty close. I won't lie.
Ooh, but like, yeah.
London is pretty close. And Dubai may be coming up, because a lot of
doesn't-
people are moving to Dubai.
But just to work there.
But still,
different
they are
from
now
Sou-
counted
it's different from
as
South
someone who
Africa.
lives in Dubai.
Okay.
Just
yeah.
like in London, you'll find a lot of people
But a
migrated
lot of
there
people
for work.
there have changed their citizenships to become British.
Yeah.
From Africa and all Asia,
Yeah.
these other places.
Yeah, because they've been migrating there for years. Dubai, it's almost
Exactly.
kind of
It's
recent.
just starting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You never know.
She's been exposed to the world. Wow.
The world has been exposed to me. Not yet.
if I take a trip around America, I can come back and say, Lord, take me now.
Nah,
done.
there's more than America, my guy. There's more.
So did you get those questions like, oh, you from Africa? Do you
Like,
walk with elephants
Oh,
and shit?
yeah.
Hey,
I
Did
used
you
to-
get those?
I used to lie and tell people, oh yeah, my father's a king.
Right,
We own like this quarter
You're a
of
princess.
Zimbabwe. Yes.
Are you
yes.
for real?
We like to ride elephants to school, so you better bow in my presence.
Hey, but Rachel,
Nah, I used to tell some
Did you
people
fuck
that
them? Did you
sometimes.
fuck them up? Like,
I
yeah,
never noticed. I think you blended in so well with the white people.
because
I
you're
think-
fair skin.
Because I've noticed a lot of people in the US who are not Caucasian, they get annoyed, especially black people, by what the white people do. And then we see it on TV, we're like, there's
Should I
nothing
get
annoying
annoyed?
about it. Like, can I touch your hair? And whatever. It's, I don't find anything annoying or boring.
No, but you
about
should
that.
have had your
Until
life
you go
easier,
there.
though.
Until you go there.
You
Really?
should have had your life easier though.
Why?
You see, if he's dark skin, like dark skin, you're fair skin. So you in a group, George Floyd, you wouldn't be George Floyd yet.
Wow. You'd be very surprised.
You lie.
To them, yeah.
If you're not white,
Yeah, if you're in the States, like someone like
So they can
Tracy
recognize
Ellis
that.
Ross
Yeah.
is black to them because his skin is darker and her hair is
In your
curly.
hair. You must be natural redhead or
Yeah.
blonde or something.
Like I used
And
to.
then you
I
come
used to-
here, where you come
where
in
people
with
call
people
me
like
Murungu.
Murungu.
Hey.
The two
Woo! Let me say, I've never felt so black until I went to the States.
Because yeah, you
Hey.
came from here, where
Where
your
people-
friends were white,
Yeah, like
your black, your friends were black. We come from a
make me
yellow bone
sound like
family,
a
right?
coconut.
We come from a light skinned
Mixed black
family.
family.
Like literally, like half of the family is black skin, like dark skin and fair skin, right?
And then my
And
core
then-
side was colored.
Exactly. And then on top of that, right, we can speak English.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like when you
That was
get to a place
That was a big thing,
in
eh?
Zim, ask these guys. They always say when I'm talking, I sound bougie. I'm like, hey, this is how.
Hey, Zeb,
Hey,
yeah,
Zeb.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
This is how we
private school.
this is how
Dude.
I
Did it my
grew up.
PPT?
Like, dude.
I did.
Ike.
No, this is how we grew up. Dude, if you're around our family, Shona is a Buddha Papa.
Okay.
We now need to say Markad. Not that we're saying Shona is a bad thing.
No, not at all.
We
Not
just-
at all.
Yeah.
That's the language that we spoke. We're going to see our aunt now. I want you to come. I really want you to come.
This is English all the way with that.
Bro, you'll be shocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to be shocked.
But no, I have one more question for you
Sure.
before we close this up.
Now, before she plays something.
Am I playing again?
Yes,
Give me some water.
That's what about.
can't breathe.
Like, okay, my last question was that I have is like, which qualities do you think make a great musician? I think you might have said it in passing as we were talking about it, but like, what do you think makes a great musician or makes you a great musician? Like,
Thank you for thinking of a great musician.
yeah,
First of all.
speak about you like, okay, I'm at the peak, I'm at the pinnacle. Like, this is me as a great musician.
I think every musician has different goals,
Mhm.
but just like anyone who's trying to be great, anyone who's trying to achieve something, someone always has to have come to the table with something. You gotta come to the table full force to create your own table, right? In this world. But as an artist, I feel like people depend on you in a different way than another celebrity, sort of. And it also depends on what relationship you hold with your fans, people who listen to your music. But I think that a lot of great musicians have to have character. They have to have grit. You have to have grit. You know this whole thing of when you're growing up and you tell your parents, I want to be a musician, I want to be an artist. And then they say, there's no money in that. When it comes up, I'm telling you, I think every single artist has had that conversation with either a parent, a family member, whoever it may be. But you have to have enough grit to get over that, to push through all the barriers and push through being any other ordinary musician. Of course, you have to have great musicality. You got to know your stuff. You got to keep learning, keep moving, keep changing. But staying true to yourself. Authenticity is absolutely key. People you listen to, nowadays, like, okay, just for instance, what kind of artists do you listen to? What kind of music?
I listen to all types of music, but then I'm mostly hip-hop, indie.
Hip-hop, indie, okay. So a couple of artists that you like.
Sure. Just from the top of my head. Yeah, Kanye West, The Game, 50 Cent, Grace Carter, Zoe Wace, say Elton John, when I'm listening to like old school.
Yeah.
Celine Dion, Eminem, those are like my two all-time favorites. Eminem and Celine Dion.
Celine Dion needs to come to Africa, guys. She's got a whole fan base.
But she used to come here quite
She
a lot.
needs to come back.
They don't tour like they used to.
No.
Do you know what kills me the
COVID.
most? I'm too young for an experience with Celine Dion. She retired way before I was even mature to be listening to her music. So she doesn't do shows anymore and whatever.
Yeah,
so
she's
She
dead.
did
imagine-
one in 2019.
Yeah, for a new album, this one.
Yeah,
But
she did
otherwise,
one. I
she
think it was
did-
in.
She still releases albums?
Yeah, she released last year. Yeah, she never
What?
used to release, and then she just did. I think it was
Like an
kind of a
Adele.
Like
comeback or
2019,
whatever.
yeah.
Like an
Then like a
Adele.
little tour, sort
Yeah.
of. Like early 2019.
Otherwise,
But Adele's
she
amazing,
stopped
yeah.
way back. You see,
Yeah, and so when you throw names out like that, right?
Yeah.
There's respect to their name. There's
Yeah,
some kind of
they've done-
respect to their
they've
name. They've
done-
done the work.
they've done it.
That's the thing. You gotta put the
Toni
work
Braxton.
in. You've got to back yourself up. And another thing, you really need a great, amazing, fantabulous support system. Even if it's one person.
Yeah, you
that
only need
comes
one
to
person in the
you
room to
and
believe in
tells you the absolute truth. Say, today you messed that song up. You need to practice it 10 times before you sing it again. Because in your mind, you think, I killed it. Someone will come and tell you. Then you go and read the comments on social media.
And they
Say,
it was fucked up.
Exactly. So you'd rather hear it from Kundai, who's going to say, hey, man, listen, I know you from the day you were in diapers. You can do better than this.
There's some random stranger out there.
Comments.
You need a support system. Yeah.
I love it.
I brought you some water with some mint.
That's what I,
Minty
that's what I had
water.
for you.
In your
Kundai, do you have anything for Rachel?
Hey man, we won't even finish this
Right.
interview, man.
Before she...
Nah, man, I appreciate, man. Like, we've come a long way. Oh, I told you that we were gonna
We've got a long way to go.
It's not even that long yet.
Mhm.
I told you that she used to collect some things. She's gonna tell us.
Oh, she's going to tell me off camera.
I used
No.
to collect bottle tops.
And cigarette butts.
Like for what?
Cigarette butts, bruh.
What would you use them for?
Just collect.
Just collecting.
I like the smell of cigarette butts.
What a hope.
Bro, she used to have...
You know those metal cases that you had. You're like, yeah,
compasses and shit.
yeah, compass and GG.
Bro.
So I used to keep it. My mother
asked
found
you-
out. She
I asked
laughed.
you yesterday as well. Do you smoke? I forgot.
I said,
I don't know why I asked that question.
Weird.
Yeah, I was like, do you
No,
smoke?
we thought that she was gonna start smoking. Because she started collecting in grade
Yeah.
4.
And she
grade-
loved the smell
grade
at
4,
grade
bro.
4.
She used to...
Weird.
Every cigarette butt she
But I never
saw, she'd put-
smoked.
Yeah.
Until I was older, and then I didn't really like it, so I stopped smoking.
Or like
Yes.
that phase they go through where you just try.
Yeah, you know,
Nah.
you're trying everything. That was important. You're like, I don't like beer.
Oh wow.
Smirnoff, off, I can handle vodka.
Yeah.
This, nah. Smoking,
Nah, but man, me, I like beer, man. I like beer.
But hey, Rachel,
This is gonna be a beer topic from
Yeah.
thank you very much. For
I
doing
can
this.
tell you.
Thank you, Kundai, for the hookup.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Yeah, I
you so
remember I
much.
told you that you're gonna come through. We have a meeting. This is Chansa, man.
Yeah.
Really appreciate this.
Chansa Malanza.
Chansa Malanza.
Nice.
People always got nicknames for me. But hey, we out.
We out, and we've got a new intro to the podcast, and she sang it for us.
Yeah, we'll have to call our lawyers so we go through the whole thing.
Or she might end up suing us
I will sue you.
for that. Hey, cheers,
I'll
guys.
make sure I write it down in an email, so it's copyrighted.
11.5.
Sheesh.
I've been drinking.
You've been drinking.